Hey everybody, Johnny Vivento here. How you doing? Well, last night, of course, I was on here doing another video, but I did one about an hour ago to say thank you to Sarasota Tim. I didn't really hear his shout out that much. I was just fast forwarding it, so I didn't really know what he was saying. I just watched the whole thing. I'm kind of like very happy that he actually shouted out to me and said, thank you and stuff like that. He says, he's not sure what side I'm on. I'm always on his side. He's a great creator, great YouTuber. People love him. Very, very well liked. I don't care what they say, all these detractors, all these trolls that are out there, all these haters. They're just living off his name. They need the money, and that's what it is, But we all know that Sarasota Tim's a great guy, and he's doing a very, very, very good job, okay? And he's got a lot of content, a lot of good content. People like to watch him making bacon and eggs, for God's sake, and also they like to watch him make pancakes, So, and his coffee, always the best coffee you can ever have, and it's the best cup of coffee I've had in my life, and great. He's really crushing it. He's doing great, As for myself, just as I say, I've only been doing this a few months, and I've done mostly all about Sarasota Tim, because watching him, I thought to myself, I'm going to help this guy. I really want to be on his side. Not to help him, be on his side. If I get a quarter of what he's got, I'll be really happy. My goal is to have 1,000 subscribers. I think it's a good goal. At my age, and I'm trying to get stuff out there. But Sarasota Tim has charisma, and he has knowledge, and people even saying that he's doing things illegally, which is totally untrue. I don't believe a word of it. I just don't believe it. I am a Trump supporter just like he is, okay, because we both know that the country's going in the right direction with Donald Trump. I've been in this country 37 years. I came for a better life. I could have done probably as well back home as here. But at that time, this was the better life. I've always loved the United States. I've always loved America. I've always loved American movies, American sports, American everything. And I came here and I made a great life. My kids have all done very well. I moved to Mexico because it was just better for me financially. It was just a better option to go to Mexico and to pursue retirement, just like Sarasota Tim's doing it in Florida with a camper and an RV and is it an RV? Yeah, it's an RV, like a big trailer and a great crusher of a vehicle, and he has another little car to run around, and he has enough money to live. He's doing very, very well, and he's done it through hard work, editing, and he's really shown everyone how to do it, really. I mean, he's one of the guys, who, in that kind of level, he's really, really done a great job. So all these haters out there, if you look at their subscribers, 1,000, 2,000, couple of thousand, and all these fake people who keep shouting him out. They've even done it to me. I'm a nobody. I'm a small fry. And if you see the comments, I've had actually taken off a lot of comments, people saying I've got a man crush on him and hinting at homosexuality, which is absolutely absurd, okay? They're doing it because they're in the closet and they just want other people to be part of it. I understand that, so if you look at the names, you'll see. But some of these detractors, some of these guys are kind of funny. People like Carl, who I really like, he really looks the part. Just like Sarasota Tim, they look kind of like movie stars, don't they? Let's be honest. You could see them in a sitcom or something, Carl and Sarasota Tim. Be honest, you could. And they have the guts, the charisma, the vocabulary for it, and they're pretty good guys, Then you've got people like, hey, Sarasota Tim, you see what he did today? That's Mr. Grifters Anonymous, very, very funny. Life and Vibe, the lady with the British accent, British American, like, hi, Sarasota Tim. Oh yes, she's doing very well. She's got a great accent. Yeah, she's doing okay. Sarasota Tim says I got a great accent, and I was kind of chuffed by that. But anyway, what I'd like to say to you is keep crushing it, okay? And get a cup of coffee and relax, everybody, because I do want to talk to you about Mexico, about the retirement thing. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this every video I have, just to let people know that it can be done. It's so easy. I mean, there's no easier way to do it, okay, than this. You're renting a home. You're in your 60s. You're thinking, shit, I've got to pay the rent next month. How am I going to get the money together? What if I do this and I do that and I can work an extra hour there? That's how people are. That's what's going on in this world. You know, people are struggling. Even here in Colorado, people are struggling. They are struggling, let me tell you. They really are. And I live in quite a wealthier neighborhood. Well, I'm not in that league with most of the people around here, but I live here because I prefer to pay a little more to live in a nicer neighborhood, okay? And luckily I did it. And I got here and everything's going okay. But there are people out there with a couple of miles away who are struggling. Okay, they're very much struggling. They have children, they got to do this. Everything's expensive these days. Even kids in sports is expensive. But the retired people, I find it even more difficult, okay, because they're on a state pension, you know, Social Security, okay, and it's not enough really, and they're doing a little side gig, and they think, oh, am I going to do this? Yeah, okay, that's the best way. And then there's people who are younger, in the 62 range, who are still at work, and they're thinking, do I retire at 62 or do I stay on? Well, my advice is to get the Social Security, take it, work for a while, just a few months, and then get the money, scrape the money together to get to Mexico, okay? Sell your possessions, sell your car, sell possessions, try and get rid of everything. Even put it in storage, and a cheaper storage, $50 to $100 storage. Put it in there, or even $150, you'll still be better off. Go to Mexico and relax for 6 months and do it. You can always come back, okay? You can always come back, okay? And you can actually negotiate your accommodation from there, okay? You can negotiate it. You know you can. Everybody can. I've done it. We've all done that. But you know, the chances are, the massive percentage is that you will not have to do that. You will want to stay in Mexico. And of course, it's so easy, it's unbelievable. As long as you keep on the straight and narrow, you're going to be fine. You get your ticket, you arrive in Mexico, at any resort area, you get an Airbnb, the next day you go around, you find somewhere to live. There's always lots and lots of places in Mexico. You know, people don't realize Mexico is what is it now? I think it's 8 times the size of the United Kingdom. It's a massive place. Mexico's a massive country. Lots of resorts, lots of land, lots of accommodation, lots of house building going on absolutely everywhere. So you can find a really good place for a very reasonable price. You know, between $400 to $600 to $700 a month. But usually you can get it 4 to 5, okay? And that's including furniture and utilities, most of the utilities, not everything, but it depends, you know, it depends what you need, and you can do it. You can do it and come here, have a good life and relax on your Social Security money, especially if you're a couple. Okay, if you're a couple. If you're married, no problem, you know, absolutely. Double bubble, we call it, the double Social Security, you're in there and you've made it. You can buy a bicycle, you can buy a moped, without having to get a license, you know. So I'm just saying that you can do these things. You can actually do these endeavors, you can do these adventures without having any problem. I'm telling you, because I'm giving you the guarantee. It's so easy, okay? It really is. I know people with nothing. They're in Mexico, they're having a great time. They've never moved. I know a guy who doesn't even have a temporary residence visa. He's been there 20 years in Mexico. So, you know, just anybody can do it. You just got to have the guts and the heart to do it. It's your heart. That's the thing. You got to have the heart to do it. You know, you say goodbye. It's goodbye to bills, okay? Goodbye to this. And Sarasota Tim tells you another way. Goodbye to bills in the American way, by buying the RV or the trailer and the truck and everything. But a lot of people don't have that kind of money to do that. So come to Mexico and enjoy your life. Buy 10 pairs of cargo shorts, a couple of t-shirts, and you're all set. Okay, go to the beach every day. Get on the sand, get some sand on your toes, and get in the water, which is usually warm it's really like lukewarm in the summer. It's a little colder in the winter, but I would recommend doing that. Just enjoy your life. And you'll have a little apartment. Resorts in Mexico are very safe. Contrary to what you've heard, I understand, but in big cities or even in the middle of Mexico, that's a different matter. That's something I'm not really clued up to. You know, I'm more into the resort areas, and they are pretty safe. You can go on YouTube and you can see the videos. There's hundreds of them out there, and you know what I'm telling you is not wrong. I mean, I'm completely right. Okay, because resorts are really protected by the authorities. Why? Because they want tourism. They need tourism. They need Americans, Canadians, Europeans to come here, even other Mexicans. Mexico has a lot of very, very wealthy people all over, especially Mexico City, and they all come to where I live, to Puerto Vallarta, in a massive amount yearly, going in the millions. Last year, Puerto Vallarta had 9 million people come through the airport. 9 million people to one airport, with a city which has only less than 300,000 people. Had 9 million people come through that gate. Okay, now, I was doing comparison. Every year, 20 million Germans, 20 million Brits, 20 million Scandinavians go to Spain every year, okay? So the whole British population goes to Spain yearly, okay? Half of it goes to a tiny, one little airport in Puerto Vallarta. Isn't that amazing? So, you know, let's say 20 million Germans, they visit Spain every year, 20 million. And they come through every airport, Madrid, Barcelona, Alicante, Malaga, all these different airports, okay? But one little airport, Puerto Vallarta, had 9 million people come through the gate last year. 9 million. It beat the previous record by 2.5 million, okay, before COVID. So just to show you that that's how safe that city is. I mean, people go there because they know it's a safe place. It's a resort that you can afford, and retirees can really afford it. It's just a great, great place to be. People are wonderful. If you ask me any questions, I'm going to go through all the comments today. I've done the last couple of days. I've done like 10 videos now, and I'm going to start answering comments. I'm going to give you some real insights when I make videos appertaining to those comments. Just like Sarasota Tim does. He does it in a better way than me. He's a lot more experienced. He really knows what he's doing. He has a better voice than I do, I believe. All these detractors, they're going to come after me, I know, but I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I'm a very accessible guy. This weekend, actually Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to be at the Mile High Market in Denver. So if you want to come and say hi, or you want to come and argue, it's no problem. We're there for you. We're waiting, okay? So the Mile High is in Henderson, Colorado. We will be there. We'll be selling stuff. So you're all welcome to come down, no problem. So anyway, getting back to it, retirement, easy. I'm telling you, especially in Mexico. You're 62, you don't have to worry anymore. Forget everybody. Send them you see, the world's small these days. Send them a WhatsApp. I'm doing very well. I'm doing great, or Messenger, or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Just enjoy your life, okay, and retire. No more work, no more bills. Sarasota Tim's right. 62 is the time if you can. Love you all. Johnny Vivento, and I will see you very soon, maybe tomorrow. Bye.